Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new PlayNow today with a fighting game named Slice, Dice and what appears to be pasta. No, it's rice. This is a fighting game made by Dojo Studios which was released quite recently on the 27th of April. It's published by Playway, they gave me the game, so yeah, you're getting this today instead of a Train Mechanics Simulator like it should have been. Now this is a bit of a different take on the fighting game genre in the sense that, well, for one, it's cheap. Like you can get it for $8 right now on Steam. Well, €8. €10 normally, but it's on sale now because it was just released. You can see here, one clean hit kills. Meaning, this isn't a game where a bajillion combos are needed to do a super duper ultra move to kill an enemy. No, you hit them once and they die. Let's first check out the options. This game is made on the Unity engine, so it has the same graphical options. I'm not sure if they actually affect anything because the graphics on the background look pretty much the same. They look great. Like I love the style. It reminds me a bit of, well, there was that Mad World, I believe, and there was a well, Shank had a bit of a similar style to the backgrounds at least. That's not important. You can change the difficulty if you want to. It's on normal right now, but you can set it to easy or to hard. And you can regrettably not change the controls properly. This is what I mean. You can only rebind your attacks. You cannot rebind movement. This is very important for me personally because I do not play fighting games using WSD for movement. I cannot play fighting games like that. I use arrows for movement and the rest of the keyboard for attacks. So T, Y, U, G, yeah, that's what I would have been using normally, but not WSD, and I can't rebind WSD. There's no option for that. Also, from what I read on the Steam reviews, the game actually forgets to rebind, so you have to do them again every time you start it up. But that's fixable in a patch. I hope they also fix my issue with remapping movement. I could also play it with a controller, and it's probably one of the easier fighting games to play with a gamepad, because there's not a lot of combos in it, so you don't have to have circle, double circle, something stuff thing. You just have dash moves which require you to double tap the directions, which again, it's a lot faster to do it on a keyboard. So let's, well, there's probably something you're noticing here that's sort of not something you'd want to see in a fighting game. There's no online, so it's a $10 game, €10 game, which is more than $10. You're stuck with playing against the computer or against the local player, and I don't have anyone near me, so I'm gonna play by myself. The story mode sadly does not save between... it only saves when you finish with one character, and I haven't finished with the first guy yet. I took a break because I kept dying at about the mirror evil version of this guy, and the game decided, no, you don't save, so we don't save. There is a bit of text in it, but it's mainly just normal battles. So normal mostly, because there is one essential thing that shows up later. Let's actually play with this guy. Let's play with Kojiro, and let's pick Yojimbo as his enemy. Now normally, in this game, one hit kills. Like one clean hit will kill an opponent. But in the campaign, there are some enemies later on that will take more than one hit. Or if they do die in one hit, it has to be a powerful hit. As you saw in the options, you have 3 attacks. You have this one. This is your horizontal. The vertical one. And you have the powerful one. And they can all be cancelled out of. That's important. It's a very important thing. You can cancel always out of an attack like this. Okay, kind of did the opposite of what I wanted to do there. See, like I said, one hit. You can cancel out of any attacks using the block button, which is a dedicated button currently applied to the G key, or by dashing. For example, bam, see, I dashed. I interrupted my heavy attack by dashing. Didn't actually serve me any use, but still I can do it. It's a very important feature because this game, you may think, well, it only has 3 attacks and you don't have combos. Yeah, it's simple. It's who would pay for it. Well, how should I put this? This game has a lot more depth into it because you're not playing with you're not playing the system. Basically, you're playing your opponent. You have to deceive your opponent into thinking that you are about to attack and then do something like this. See? Now, he didn't die there. He didn't die because I hit him with the tip of my sword. Now, that's a very important distinction between a clean hit and a simple glancing hit. If you hit an opponent with just the tip of your sword, tip of your weapon, you will not kill them. You will have, however, weaken them. They will sometimes lose the ability to actually jump or to do some things. They'll move slower. At least that's what it said in the hints menu. Let's do this. See? He did the attack faster because that's the character. Let's repeat a battle. And I'll show you more of the combat. There is, however, again, one disadvantage. It's based on the idea that you have to deceive your opponent. You have to get them to attack first, to move first, to counter them, you have to get them right where you want them and then kill them with one stroke. You have to deceive them. You have to bait them into doing what you want to. And that's a fantastic idea for a fighting game. Yeah, it's simplistic in its mechanics, but its mechanics are spot on. I have nothing bad to say about them. They're good mechanics. But it's a bit of a problem. I'm struggling to find the exact words. It's kind of pointless trying to bait your opponent because your opponent is gonna be always next to you. So you're either gonna be playing with someone that's right next to you and is seeing what you're doing, or you're gonna be playing against the AI, which probably already knows what you're doing but doesn't actually act upon it. If this had online multiplayer, you could have actually gotten a much better experience because again, it's based around the idea of deceiving your enemy, and you could do a much better job of that online because they don't see how you're playing. They don't see what keys you're holding on to. They don't see what you're gonna do. They don't see you mashing that parry key hoping to maybe catch a blow. By the way, when you do parry, you do have a frame advantage from what the game says. You're going to... Okay, yeah. By the way, big attacks, strong attacks cannot be parried, so you just have to dash out of the other way. Okay, see, that was a fun attack. Like, the first bit of it sort of indicated that it stopped. But it didn't. It did not stop. Okay, so my attack actually does double in the air. That's nice. You're probably seeing a lot of effects that need a bit of clarification. You see, there's a writing in the bottom of the screen. That's a bit of a bullet time mechanic. It allows me, if I get far enough from the enemy, it will fill up. It will enable, and it will allow me to enable a sort of bullet time effect when I'm about to be hit. So that gives me time to parry, to at least prepare to parry one blow, or to dash out of the way, or to better plan my actions. You only get one use of it, then you have to run back and see it filled up again. It's a neat mechanic, and again, it's something that probably wouldn't work in multiplayer, in online multiplayer, because both people would have to. This guy's actually a bit tougher than he seems. Both people would need to have sort of the same mechanic, and it wouldn't work as well. That's what I'm getting at. I'm guessing, at least. I mean, bullet time rarely works well in online multiplayer because there's the syncing issue. You get a sinking feeling that it's not going to sync. Let's do this. See, it hit me with just the glancing blade, and that's a strong attack, so that'll kill me. Come on, get closer, get closer. You know you want to. This is the vertical, this is the horizontal. Bam. See, I just hit her slightly on the neck. Did not kill, did not impact properly. And okay, that should have probably killed me. I think some of the characters, all the characters are from the story mode. But this guy seems to have a bit more health than usual. Like, either that or it's because of his, like his clothes, his antennas. Maybe they're being impacted and that's why it's showing me as being hit but not actually being hit. See? The character just cancelled out and then hit me and killed me. Again, mechanically, yeah, this is great. It's fast. It's a bit like the... I'm not sure if you played it. There was a series called Samurai Showdown, which had a similar idea where you could basically kill your opponent in one blow. You did have a life bar, but if you did play properly, you could finish someone in one blow. Let's pick this guy and his opponent. Let's pick the Shinigami. Benkei versus Shinigami. No Tensei though. Okay, we're gonna play in the Bone something Valley thing. It's simplistic, yeah, but again, it's kind of fun. See, I only got wounded there. And bam. Ooh, he parried me. Don't have a lot of reach. See, my attack doesn't have a lot of reach, but his does. So the characters are different, like they have different abilities, different strengths, different... Ah, goddammit. So this guy really is a bit more resilient. Like the Shinigami is a bit... Well, he's dead, so yeah, maybe that had something to do with it. Or me not having any weapon and just fists, maybe that has something to do with it too. Let's repeat the battle and try again. Then I'm going to switch the enemy and we see if it has their effects on someone else. This game could really have benefited from online multiplayer, like a lot. See that clash? That clash means that we both hit at the same time. So you can either parry an opponent's block, well, you can avoid an opponent's attack by dodging out of the way like this, parrying, or by hitting at the exact same time and having your weapons clash in midair. Or, yeah, in midair. See, that's a parry. You cannot, ooh, smash! You cannot parry a heavy attack, and you can't do a heavy attack in the air either, so it balances itself out. Oh, wounded. Still wounded, and dead. The Shinigami seems to be able to take a bit more attacks, but not all of his attacks are deadly necessarily. Okay, I sort of cancelled all my own attack there. It also has some disadvantages, like you can probably cheese it a bit. If you know what to do. Like I was playing earlier in the campaign, I was just using TNG, like the standard horizontal attack, and G for parrying. Let's pick again this guy and someone I know isn't invulnerable to stuff, like this guy Yojimbo. Okay, let's play. Loading the map. One thing I would have liked to in the campaign is that if it had instant reset for fights, so we didn't have to go to the loading screen and through the dialogue. There are some portions in the story mode where you do have dialogue. You can skip it, but it takes a second or 2 or 3 or 4 to skip everything, and another 10 seconds or plus for the loading. Well, not 10 seconds, 5 seconds for the loading. If it just had an instant reset to try again and not have all the other stuff in there, that would have been nice. See, he hit me a bit. But he didn't have time to actually do anything. Okay, so that just stunned him. And now he's dead. Oh, he blocked me. He blocked me again. Okay, that was special ability. His special ability doesn't actually kill me if I'm at the end of it. That only actually attacks me if I'm in the middle between his starting point and his end point. In the middle I'm dead. At the end of it I'm safe, but at the end of it you can just kill me outright. So let's pick something else. Let's pick Tomoe. And the Monkey King. Everybody's gotta have a Monkey King in their game. Everybody. Now this guy looks kinda gnarly, like that monkey's seen some stuff. There's a bit of a color clash to like see my character is bright colorful and purple, and the Monkey King is complete. Oh yeah, Betrayer. Betrayer had the same art style. It was that game that was sort of made you think like it was an exploration game-ish thing, where you could play it as a black and white game with grayscale and, well, not, it wasn't grayscale, just black and white. And it had some, the only card that was actually visible was red. It was a nice-ish idea of a game. Had some issues, it got a bit boring, but it had its nice bits. Yeah, it does have a similar art style. Bam, see? That's how fast this thing is. Again, I'm probably gonna switch to the campaign mode. Just because I believe the AI is a bit smarter in that mode. Even on normal difficulty. Act 1, Koshiro. After a lifetime of war and combat, Koshiro finds himself cast into hell. Is that accent racist? Well, it probably isn't because I'm from Eastern Europe and we're not Americans. Where he wanders searching for just one more duel, one more opponent to satisfy his hunger for carnage. And he will fight against Tengu. Koshiro versus Tengu. Come on, fight. I have this little intro while they come down. You can skip that too. Let's switch it. Oh, damn it, no. Forgot this guy has a chopping attack, not a bottom up attack like the other guy. Still, it worked. It worked. Right through. It took me a while to actually... okay, I still haven't. It takes a while to not... to untrain myself from using back as the block key, which is something that every game has used probably since... well, I'm not sure when Mortal Kombat started using it. It wasn't in Mortal Kombat 4. Like in Mortal Kombat where it still had a block key. But Street Fighter used it for most of its existence. Let's do this. Come on, get closer. Ah, damn it, I blocked too early. Too early. Okay, he killed me again. To be fair, that was basically my... the game does give you some hints. Like, check out the hints. There's also often some wise words from the philosopher Get Good. Or at least that was a saying by some philosopher. Like, this game could really flourish with an online multiplayer mode. Like, it could do well. Locally, not so much. And I am a bit... It's a bit annoying to me because I'm not used to this mode of actually using the keyboard. I usually play right hand movement, left hand attacks. It's a bit bizarre if I don't play that way. Damn, beheaded! See, like at the last second, before right when he thought he was going to win, I just clonked him. Completely clonked him. And I did it again. Oh, he's alive. Not anymore. Not anymore. The final round. Kill or be killed. And he's going to kill. Yep. No, I'm still alive. Still alive. Ah, damn it. I blocked too early. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try this again. I'm not going to play the entire story mode with Koshiro in this run. Because, well, not Shinojiro, Yokai Koshiro is kind of hard to beat. Like, I haven't beaten him. I got stuck at him. And when I exited the game, well... Ah, damn it, I died again. The game didn't save. Well, there's not other characters in the game, so probably doesn't need to save the progress. I mean, it's a standard old-timey fighting game. It's not a story mode based one like, well, this is, it is called a story mode, but it's not that kind of story mode. It's the old kind of story mode, like in Marvel vs. something. Now this is getting a bit too easy. Like, he's just playing into my trap. See, that's why we need something more than just the AI, because, you know, a human player will do more than just jump into you. Especially online, like, yeah. There may be issues with the online. I mean, you will encounter lag. It's inevitable. And in a game where you die in one hit, lag is something you do not want. Like, at all. Ah, he used a bigger attack. Damn it. Ha ha ha, so did I. See, yeah, this game with online would be great, but again, the fact that you can kill someone with just one hit does put lag a bit. Oh, does make lag an even bigger problem, like a gigantic problem, stupendous problem. And dead. And I'm gonna fight Yojimbo again. Yojimbo, Kojiro and Yojimbo. Like I said, they're gonna have a bit of a chat now. It's you, Yojimbo, let's skip it. It's not that interesting. See? He can do it too. Like, he can... The AI... Like, this is the first guy I got stuck a bit on. Because he can do stuff like that. Ah, damn it. Got killed again. But I found a bit of a way to cheese this fight. If you jump up a bit, like not full high jump and just drop on him, you will more than likely kill him. Like a little jump and that. See? Doesn't work on the bigger, like on the other, well, I would say he's a boss, but it's not a boss. On Yokai Kojima, it doesn't work on him. Because he's a bit more resilient than Yojimbo. But it works well on Yojimbo. Not really sure how well it worked on her. I think I forgot to use the tactic. I'm gonna use it now. Let's see if the cheesy tactic works. Jump a bit and then... Nope. Because... Oh, slash. Slash again, clash again. I'll jump a bit and clash again. Clash again. Oh, she killed me. She jumps around too much, so that tactic probably won't be useful. See? She just jumps around too much. And it wasn't in range this time. Well, it was now. So like I said, you can find this game on Steam right now for the price of just $8. Which is not a lot for what is actually kind of a nice fighting game. I mean, it's just $8 for something that's quite high quality. Could use the ability to completely rebind keys. It doesn't have it right now. But it's a nice game. Something evil stores around the samurai forest. It is Yokai Kojiro, and it is evil me. Well, it's kind of bizarre because Kojiro himself is set up in the intro as being somewhat evil, like bloodthirsty. Like, how can there be an evil version of him if he already is evil? Wouldn't the evil version be nice? Like I said, this guy is a bit more resilient. He took one blow and still lived. And I said difficulty to easy. Maybe I did. Because I haven't died in this fight nearly enough. He's still alive. See, it's just me or is his armor off? Didn't he have more armor earlier? No, it's just the coloring. The coloring makes him look like he doesn't have armor. Because it doesn't, like I don't even have armor. I just sort of seem like I did. Ah, damn it. He had the advantage. He had the frame advantage on that thing, so I should have parried. Aha! Cannot block that. You cannot block that. See, this is an exhilarating fog. God damn it. He just beheaded me right there. Let's use the cheese tactic. Did I hit him or did he hit me? I don't know. Okay, now I hit him there for sure. Okay, we missed each other. Is he dead? No, he's not dead. See, like I said, this guy's a bit more resilient. Still not dead, but now he is. Well, that was easier than I thought it would be. Like, I haven't gotten past this guy yet. The creature and its power amazing. If only I could take control of it, and he will now, and probably... I don't know. Let's fight Yoketsu. And then probably end the show. It's a nice game. Wish it had online co-op without lag. If you're hearing screaming on the background, the loud screaming, I'm sorry, I have drunk neighbors. I can't do anything about them. They're there, they cannot be removed. I've tried. Well, not that I personally call the cops on them, but people have called the cops on them and they will remain anonymous. And, you know, that's life. Well, I'll be back. Well, no, tomorrow we have an interview with an indie game developer, so you have that to look forward to. And I'll be back next week with more. Oh, god damn it! Like, I did I get caught up in the splash of the afterburn of the weapon thing, because I don't remember it actually hitting me. Maybe you'll need a instant replay for that thing, probably. Well, like I said, this week we already had the Dawn of War 3 video, which is again done in a bit of a rush. I wish I had actually more time to do it, but you'll know this is the only other PlayNow we have this week. But we do have tomorrow a new interview with someone. Well, that'll be it. Again, this game's on Steam for $8. It's actually quite nice. Wish it had rebindable keys completely, and it could have really benefited from online co-op. Like, there's two games that I really wish have online co-op. This one and Guns, Gore, and Cannoli. They kind of have similar names: Slice, Dice, Rice, Guns, Gore, Cannoli. They both involve violence and food, and they both have 2D graphics. They're not made by the same people, though. Like, I'm sure they're not. Are they? Like, is this a new trend in gaming where they mash together weapons, something else relating to violence and food, and make it a 2D action game that's actually quite nice without online co-op? Well, without online multiplayer. The other one could have used co-op. Maybe it is. That's something worth investigating. But not by me. Goodbye.